First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Russell bringing pressure. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Shotgun formation here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wrapped down the middle. It's Sampson. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Breaks into the clear. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks right, lets it fly. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Orange!
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. To the air, it's Russell. Makes a quick grab. It's a nice gain. Will move the football to the 27. First and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's got the first down and more. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's James. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They stop him right at the 24. Syracuse lines up quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Hawkins. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from back. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And third and short to hand the ball off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. He's got room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sure hands. It's Parker. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw it again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pass rush closing in. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Screen to the wide receiver. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. No running with the draw play. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now here's the toss play. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Syracuse. PHC is good and still trail them. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Well, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Berry. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Berry. Powers through. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Tailback with another carry. Breaking tackles and going. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27, Syracuse, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
With the catch, it's Watkins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking downfield, it's Russell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
34, Syracuse, 20.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. The tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Chewing clock with the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On the ground, it's Barry. Tackled, but 1st down. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Trying the run, it's Barry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To Kiefer trying to get to the marker. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
LSU, 37, Syracuse, 20.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late, deep throw. One last pass attempt, ball is incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.